before you even get there. Before you even get there, I gotta jump ahead of you. All right, y'all, let's get started. What's good? What's good? What's good? You tuned into the Corner Radio, hosted by your man Kill, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. I am happy. I'm excited. Y'all can hear it in my voice. My homegirl Kay is back in effect with us. What's going on with Kay?
Hi, Kill. Hi, everybody. Hey, JR.
And of course, we got my man JR. We got the R&B co-op back in effect. Y'all watch The Wire. Y'all know what the co-op was. Those dealers got together at one table and made it happen. That's what we bringing together three musical minds and making it happen out here. So what's good with you, JR, man? What's poppin'?
I'm good, man. Knocking out these blogs, man. Trying to knock out these videos and.
Man, let me tell you, bro. I respect your hustle, cause I was telling my man that the other day. I said, yo, I only really rock with people. I don't know a human being who hustles harder than me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the one doesn't exist, but I do a lot. I said, this dude JR be sending me tweets every other day about a new video. I'm like, God, yo, this dude hustles hard. Like,
JR don't have no job. Come on, stop hustling. You ain't got no job. You just
I
online.
don't. Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right, because my job done took over my area, so I'm just be chilling. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to knock out a couple videos. I didn't bring my camcorder to work.
this dude at the cubicle doing videos.
Exactly right. This is Sally. Sally is a bass head. This is Sally's wash pot. This is also Sally's. Come on, JR. I can't not say
and prayerfully, y'all see why I'm excited, why we got the laughter back and all that stuff. Yo, doing joints without K was almost like EPM doing a show without Scratch, Running D doing a show without Jay. It just, I think me and JR held it down, but it was like, yo, we K gotta come back. He gotta come back.
Oh, I missed y'all. I really missed y'all. And I got nervous when Greg started like wilding out on that Apollonia poster, but that's a whole nother show. I think that's a show we need a counselor on for him.
Kill stopped it early too. Kill was like, all right, before you go too far. Like,
I don't know, you reminiscing a little bit too much, bro. We gonna keep this PG-13. But yo, this week we diving in top 5 80s slow jams. Now let me preface this with this. I always say if people think everything I listen to is hip hop, I listen to every kind of music. In fact, I love the hip hop culture, but my favorite music itself may be R&B. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So let me just go out and say, because some of these joints I'm gonna say, I already know what both of y'all are gonna do. I already know. Kill looked it up on Google, and Kill was on Pandora and Spotify. I already know where y'all was going. So
that's why you gave that disclaimer, because that's where you've been all day.
Nah, what I'm saying is that the two things. Number one, that back in the 90s when I was in high school, I used to have these mixtapes. Shout out to my man Champ, who used to make them with me. We used to have tapes called 90 Minutes in Timberland. You get it? 90 Minutes of Knocking Boots?
Yeah.
So I've been making slow jam tapes since the 80s. That's always, when I'm stressed, I know I should probably listen to gospel. I don't. I listen to slow jam. So that's what relaxes me. That's what brings my stress level.
Yeah, no, you did not just do that. No, he just did not do that. Did he just say that? Yo, I know I need to listen to gospel, but I'm
not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I know as Christians, like I was in a Bible study once, man. I was like, yo, I'll be stressed. They was like, well, do you read the word? And I'm like, that really don't relax me. Like, like I'm just like church folk. I thought I could keep it 100 with y'all, man. Church folk act like you're supposed to read the Bible and that's supposed to be the be all, the end all. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it isn't. Sometimes when I'm stressed, listening to Kirk Franklin or Kurt Carr don't do it for me. I need some Shirley Murdoch, That's just me. And I know I ain't the only dude up in the pulpit who be listening to some slow jam.
Wait, can I just say this? I just wanted to say, you did not say instead of, I'm not going to read Psalms, I'm not going to read Job about how he overcame and God tested him, but I'm going to listen to Jezebel, the adulterer, Shirley Murdoch, and she going to soothe all of my pain.
Yo. Oh, no. That let's stop.
Shirley Murdoch was the modern day woman at the well. Are you kidding me?
We are not doing this. Like I said, I know I ain't the only one. I didn't say when I need vision from God, I go to Shirley Murdoch. I said when I'm stressed. That's something. These two totally different things we're talking about. Now,
that's why Greg thought you could relate to that Apollonia post.
Now, I understand if I would have said when I'm lost in my life and I don't know which way to turn, I listen to Shirley Murdoch, I get it. I didn't say that. I said when I'm stressed or I need to clear my head, I listen to some slow jams. So all of that to just say, I don't want no Google shots this week. It's all coming from, I got a jukebox.
He's really giving his testimony right now.
I'm jumping out ahead of y'all. I'm jumping out ahead of y'all. I don't know if y'all saw that episode of The Wire when what was his name? Big Kev was out of pocket. And Odie told him you need to jump out in front of that. You need to before Marlo come see you. So I'm jumping out ahead of y'all. So before y'all even get to diss me, I'm doing an 8 Mile. I'm going to diss myself like him and before y'all can try to go in on me. So I'm going to jump out ahead of that. Because I already know the shots are coming. Kay, you've been going for like 3 weeks, so I know you got a whole holster.
No, I don't, because let me tell you, I told you I had to make my list on my new job while I was fronting like I was working. So I'm real low key. I'm humble today. I'm humble. I'm real humble. My list is real basic.
All right. Well, let me just say this too. On my other website, the marriage work that me and my homegirl Dr. Roz did, it used to be marriage-exposed.com, but we messed around and we ain't renewed the joint, so now a porn site got it. So, and I'm dead ass.
I bet you wanted to listen to your gospel music then.
All I'm saying is don't go to marriage-exposed.com right now. You ain't gonna see me and Roz. But if you do go to marriage-exposed.blogspot, we're going to take it back 10 years ago with the blogspot.com. You will see on the website at the bottom, I got a jukebox. It's got 150 slow jams from the 80s and the 90s. It's real dope. If you need something to listen to at work, it's dope. I'm just sending that out there. But all of that to say, let's jump into it. JR, what is one of your top 5 slow jams from the 80s?
The Boys Down My Heart. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I wasn't born then. You gonna ask me? I wasn't here. You gotta remember, I wasn't born yet. I was born in the 2000s. I know. One of them, I can say for me, "Yearning for Your Love" by the Gap Band.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Classic.
Yeah. I got that one. Uncle Charlie did his thing on that one, so that was one of mine.
That's it.
You did a b-boy pose after that, like.
Did y'all see it? Like I was just like, okay.
Like no background. You don't have no like, yo, my pop used to play this. My mom. Like,
I was waiting for Kay because she been throwing mad shots. So I was like, where's she gonna go with me with this one? But now, "Yearning for Your Love," like my mom loves Charlie Wilson. Like she is a big fan of Uncle Charlie, and that song got on my nerves. Like, oh God, my mom played it out, and my mom used to always tell me when I was a kid, like, yo, you are going to love these songs. The older you get, you're gonna love them. And now I totally understand what she mean, because Uncle Charlie got down and dirty on that joint. Like, he was really for her love. Like, for real.
You ain't gonna keep running in and out of my damn life. I don't know who you think I am. That's how he hit him.
Yeah, I love the song. Like, I definitely love the song. So that had to be one of my top 5 on my list. So yeah.
All right, no doubt. And like you always say, JR, I got to bring some hip hop into it. Of course, you know, LES from Queensbridge sampled it for Nas's Life's a Bitch with Nas and AZ. You know what I'm saying? Also, what's kind of dope is, I don't know if y'all know, but Elzai, an MC out of Detroit, redid Illmatic and tagged it Elmatic. And
I don't know that.
he used a live band that's out of Detroit. And when they redid Life's a Bitch, I mean, they play it all the way out. It's like an 8-minute joint, and it goes For My Love. So that joint is real dope too. Kay, what you got on tap for us tonight?
All right, so I'm going to hit y'all in the head with one that y'all probably don't know. And this was like during the time where, you know, hip hop was kind of like, some dudes was kind of getting romantic. So I picked King's Son. His song came out in '87, Hey Love.
I remember.
That was, yes.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, you know, that B-boy, B-girl era. But then, you know, he kind of hit you with that romantic. Like, it kind of remind me of that, like, Walk Me Home. And, you know, he walk you home and then he get to your block like, yo, take your arm from around me. You know, my mother looking out the window. You know, like one of those type things. I wasn't the only one. I was not the only one. I'm just going to say.
And the funniest thing about that, and what a lot of people don't know, and you know, it's also another reason why I love doing the show, because it always shocks me how many younger people listen to the show. But there was a time in hip hop where in the late '80s that every rapper had a slow jam. Like
exactly.
It was game. Like, you know, Sweet Tea had God, I wish it would have been me. I think that was the name of her joint.
I know the song you're talking about. I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, Don't You Know? Like MC Shan had Left Me Lonely.
Yes.
Like, it was a time when every MC had Kane had slow jams.
Yep.
In your mind, like that was, and it's just so funny to see how far hip hop has gone from that, because that was cool. There was a time when every hip hop group had a house song.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
Exactly. But Jay did that with the Blueprint, with the Excuse Me Miss. You know, he kind of like tried to take it back, and everybody was like, oh, that's hot. For the younger people, and I'm like, what? That's how it's supposed to be. You gotta have that one song that's like the ode to your girl, like, you know, like, all right, yeah, I got a girl, you know, this is for her, you know. So
hell yeah, like Slick Rick on Teenage Love.
Yes,
like, right there, you know.
Yes,
I mean? That was part of the game. So just another mixture of that. When people think of hip hop, you know, I think we don't think that. Again, it's almost like with Jodeci. You look at them like they're the bad boys of R&B, but they had a lot of love songs.
Right.
Hip hop, you look at it, especially now, as this male-dominated, rah-rah type music. Back in the day, now it was like, yo, it was cool to have a girl.
Exactly.
Like, you know, it was cool to be in love. You know, of course, with LL's I Need Love, you know, it was, all of that was cool to do that. It didn't make L soft that he came out with I Need Love.
Right.
You know, make it like, all right, I can't battle nobody no more because I came out with a love song. It was like, as much as Kane is saying Set It Off and Raw and he still can hit you with the slow jam.
Yes. Yep.
You know, definitely another thing that I missed from that time and that day. For me, one of my joints is Tender Love from the Force and out of Staten Island.
On my list.
You know, that's as soon as that joint comes on, I mean,
I think I tear up. I think I do. I think I tear up a little bit. That's just between us, though. I think I
understand between us and the hundreds of listeners that we have. But now it's just something like, that's just a beautiful song, y'all.
Yeah.
And it's so funny, because it's what I try to teach my teens, is that we don't, especially the dudes, these hood dudes, is I'm like, yo, you don't have to be hard.
Right.
24/7, like, dog, like, it's cool to like be in love, like, you know, especially now more than ever. It's like, nah, you know, F these hoes and this and that. And I'm like, you know, dog, you can't say that your whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
This generation of teens, and I don't want to get on my pulpit, that just will never understand the stuff that, like, Kay, that me and you went through. JR, so I know you went through your stuff too. But in our day, you know, you ain't have call waiting back then.
Right.
You had to hurry up, get your moms off the phone, trying to wait for that phone call. You know, you ain't have no cell phone where somebody could text you.
Yes.
You know, like,
your mother's picking up the phone from the kitchen, like, I know you're not still on my phone. You like, oh,
exactly.
Man.
You know, when you thought you was, when you got your own phone line, like,
yes,
you felt like you was an independent person. Like, you can file your own taxes now. Like, I got my own phone line. So fact that this generation just won't know anything about that. And,
Exactly.
Force MDs were dope, man. They were like one of the first mergers of hip hop and R&B.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say, because they were a rap group and they danced all of that. They had the break dance and the rapping, and it didn't really cut it. Like, they could sing for real, and it was like, yo, well, let's do this, and they did it, and they did it well.
Yeah.
They were like the original Staten Island Shaolin group. Before it was Wu-Tang, it was them.
Right.
Yep. All right, JR, what's the next joint you got?
But added to that, I just wanted to say my pops actually knew them, and we got family that lived out in Staten Island, and my dad actually knew them, and my dad actually wanted them to sing "Tender Love" at him and my mom's wedding, but they couldn't. And my mom and dad danced to that song at their first wedding while my mom was pregnant with me, so I was there, but I wasn't there.
Well, so the tender love had already been cultivated.
Okay.
and JR, I don't want to get too personal, but you said they first wedding. Have they been married numerous times, or?
No. My mom and dad was together, and my dad passed. But no.
I didn't. You said they danced at their first wedding. I didn't know if they had a couple weddings.
Yeah, you did. You said they first wedding. I wasn't going to get into it. I was just like,
Right. Oh, my bad. You're negative. If my mom is married again, I sure don't damn it know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Now, but not at their wedding. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Thank you.
Maybe it was a Doug and Jackie Christie. They get married
every year.
Hey, I don't judge. Whatever keeps the marriage hot, whatever keeps you smoking.
Yo, my mother gonna kill me when she hear this. Oh my goodness.
Listen, Reverend Kill, whatever you want to do, let Sister Shirley Murdoch sing the sermonic solo before you start preaching.
I'll tell you this, and it's totally off topic, but I don't care. Kay is back. He's having fun tonight. I want everybody out there to go to YouTube and put in the choir. It's a YouTube like show. It's all. Just watch the first episode, and both of you, everybody will be dying. If you go to church, you will be laughing. If you've never been to church, you may find it kind of funny, but if you go to church, you will find this hilarious. When we're done with this, YouTube, the choir, the first episode will have you, both of y'all, I know, will be crying. Tears will be coming out of your eyes when you open the first about the church that's trying to get new members in, and they're trying whatever they can do to get new members in. And you bringing up Shirley Murdoch just made me think of that, so check that out.
All right.
JR, you'll love it too for another reason. Watch it, and then we'll talk about it later. But JR, what's your next joint?
Dang, you got me with the Tender Love joint. I'm going to say, because you know I love the SOS band, so I'm going to say, Tell Me If You Still Care.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with that one. And that joint is actually a classic for me anyway, because when I was in my first relationship, I actually sent the girl that song.
You sung her that song?
I sent it to her.
Oh, you sent it to her? Like how?
I'm negative. Nah. Come on, Kill. I know you try to see my videos. I be trying to sing and I be all off key. So that's.
No, but I'm saying when you said you sent it to her, what do you mean you sent it to her?
Oh nah, I sent it through email because
again,
see, you corny. Back in the days, you'd have had that joint playing in the background, talking to her on the phone. Like what?
Wait a minute. Now you're not gonna pay me because I ain't had no cell phone then. So what was I supposed to do? And
y'all got a house phone. On the
my
house
mom
phone.
on it. I had curfew, yo. I had curfew. So I got.
Okay, it's cool. He's a younger dude.
Right.
Come on, like that. No, I'm not dissing you for being younger. I'm saying that your mind is different from mine.
No, I'm not. I just needed clarity. I'm good now. It's Lent. It's Lent. Don't do this to me during Lent.
Well, yeah,
I just want to sing in the choir with Shirley Murdoch. That's it. I just don't want no problems.
And you know what really messed up? She told me, she was like, yo, who is this?
She ain't know who the SOS man was? But JR, remember, B, you an old soul, man.
Yeah.
Like, it still trips me out that you know as much that you do at your age. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can't get mad at Shorty for not knowing who the SOS band was.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't care if you don't know what the group is, but you cannot tell me you don't know this song.
You know what? She should have known the song because Monica redid it, and I ain't
Yeah, she sure did.
I'm not
Yes.
even mad at Monica's remake of it either.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you gonna tell me you ain't hear this? That's
Kill just Googled that. Kill just Googled that, JR. He just Googled that. He didn't know Monica did it.
I already jumped ahead of it. He ain't coming. That's why I got my vest on. All right, JR. I'm sure we'll hear more about you emailing more women songs. So.
Now see, I done put my foot in my mouth. Dang.
It's all good. Kay, well, who you got next?
All right, so this song right here, this goes back to, let me think, what year was this? It was 84. So if you was around in 84, you had the New Edition record or tape, and Lost in Love was the song. Ralph started out, Would You Love Me? What? When nights are cold, would you love me when I grow old? I'm about to tear up right now. I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop right now. But that song was so fly, and it's so timeless. It's such a timeless song. You can listen to it now, and you can, be dancing with your wife, your husband, whatever, as adults, and still like the song. It doesn't have a young feel, So that song right there just, okay, I'm back now. Mm-hmm.
All right, no doubt. That's dope. The next joint I got up is a lot of people really don't rock. I won't say don't rock with it, but I've never really heard this. A lot of people talk about this. Let Me Be Your Angel by Stacey Lattisaw.
Ooh, yeah. I didn't think you would pick Stacey Lattisaw since you didn't like her and Johnny Gill's perfect combination, bro.
That's what I thought. I was just about to say.
I felt like that song was, y'all know me, that song was kind of soft to me at that stage of my life. But Let Me Be Your Angel was just, the build up after the bridge for that, when she comes in with that ending, like, you know what I'm saying? And of course, JR, to bring hip hop into it, Nas used it, but still intro. He used the Let Me Be Your Angel joint. Kind of bugged that my first two joints Nas used. Well, no, my bad. Nas used the Gap Band. That was your joint. But, so Let Me Be Your Angel. If cats don't know about that, please go to YouTube. YouTube is your friend after this episode. Go there.
His Kill friend. Tell him Kill sent you.
Right. He can't be mad because you said YouTube. You ain't say Google.
Oh, God. You're right. I got to go across all social media. You can't just say Google now YouTube. YouTube, you got to kind of know something. You can't just go in there. So, but, all right, go ahead and YouTube that Stacey Lattisaw, Let Me Be Your Angel joint. JR, what you got up next, man?
I think everybody know this one. Between the Sheets by the Ozzy Brothers. I mean, I think if you don't know that version, you crazy. But everybody definitely know that Big used it for Big Papa. So. But that joint is a classic that definitely goes on the playlist, hands down. I ain't emailing, so let me get my disclaimer out. I ain't emailing. Come on, Kay, don't do this. You said it's lit. You being humble.
Okay.
Yeah, but Between Sheets, that's mine. That's.
All right, and again, let me give you a little hip-hop tidbit with that I didn't have to Google or YouTube. Everybody knows it for Big, but actually I think Tribe was the first one to use it. They used it on the Bonita Applebum.
Yes, they did. Sure did.
They used it on that. If you've ever watched Poetic Justice, that's what's playing when it comes on. And Janet and is it Janet and Janet? Who? Janet and Q-Tip. Q-Tip. When Q-Tip gets killed, you can see I ain't watched Poetic Justice a lot. Not one of my favorite movies, but I loved it because that song was playing. And I thought it was Bug because it was Tip too. So, but hip hop
harder when it came to hip hop. You just weren't gonna let me have just the Big, right? You just had no, Tribe did it first. You see, he wasn't gonna let me have it.
Just JR, we're here to educate.
He did. He took you to school. He sunned you. Like he should have been like, yeah, Q-Tip did his son. Like that's how he should have said, like son. That's what he did.
We are here to educate and elevate from this pulpit. Okay.
Listen, little boy, like you like,
I'm sorry. I won't get no more tidbits. I won't say no more.
Take him to school, Kill. Take him to school. This your show. Don't be no punk, Kill. This is your show.
Oh, God. Okay, what you got up next?
All right, so now before y'all even say anything, I know this song is not from the 80s, but it was so close to 80 that I chose to put it on the list because this is my song. Teddy Pendergrass, Close the Door. That right there is my song.
What was that, like 78?
78, yes it was. Yes, 78.
I didn't have time to Google that.
Yes.
That's why. It wasn't enough time. It was kind of like in Juice when he won the competition, and then he see Sam Jackson. He's like, "Hey, good luck." He's like, "How you know that?" See, it was not enough time for me to Google that. That's just off the top.
I said the song name 2 times, JR. It don't take long if you just punch in 3 words and then it's just okay. Anyway, I love that song. So I put that on as honorable mention because that song was just so official. Like you can't have love songs and not put Teddy on there. Like even if you said love songs of 2016,
right?
Like Teddy was that dude that was ahead of his time with his love songs. Like you had to say, all right, you know what? We putting Teddy down. So I put him down for that. So then come back to me and I'll tell my other songs. But I just wanted to say that I'm putting Teddy in as honorable mention.
All right, we'll throw another joint at us.
Okay, so, well, thank you, Kil. So, my other joint is from 86, Melissa Morgan, Do You Still Love Me? She stood in the doorway. Was she in the doorway in that video with the red dress on? And she was singing, and she had that. Because remember, Melissa Morgan was a backup singer. I think she sung backup for Shaka Khan for a while. I think her and Vesta. Don't quote me. I think her and Vesta sang backup for Shaka Khan. But she had the big hair, and she was this little bitty girl, and she sang that song. And that right there, that's another song that's just like timeless. Like it's kind of like that love song / breakup. Yeah. Where, back in like the 80s, you couldn't really tell if you was falling in love or breaking up. Like you was confused. That's why people stayed together so long. It was like, I think she put me out, but she said she loved me. So I'm just going to stay a little while longer and see how this goes. Like it was one of those type things. So that's my other song.
Yo, I love that joint. I feel like Melissa Morgan, she just had great songs. She never really had a complete whole album, but they really, like, when she got a song, she went in with them songs, Yeah. It's funny because I always loved the whole premise, because I think that's one of the things I always loved, even about hip-hop, is just the concept of songs. Mm-hmm. And songs that you would play if you were going through something. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, who hasn't been at that point where you don't know, like, does this person still love me?
Right.
I still love them. Like, know what's really going on. So that's so much what I loved about that song. It's funny, in my marriage coaching, people always talk about that. And I'm like, you don't need to be concerned if somebody love you. Do they like you?
Right. Yeah.
When you've been married 15 years, it ain't about love. I love you. Right.
I
like you.
Yes, right.
Yeah, that.
But like when you look at the 80s though, Kil, like that was when music's whole stories. You know what I mean? Like if you think about this song, like obviously he's walking out the door. Maybe she walking out. She like take 1 minute to reevaluate. Like, wait a minute, love. Wait a minute. It's kind of like what you said. Like, I love you, but let's just reevaluate this. Do we like each other enough where we want to make this work? So that again in and of itself is what even quote unquote R&B is missing now. You know what I mean? Because it's more like, he came over, I hit it, I let him hit it, I look sexy, and he left. But this is like, yo, I love you, we got to try to stick this out. My parents done paid all this money for this damn wedding, and now my daddy ain't like you no way. And so now you gonna leave? Oh, it's on. Wait till my brothers come over. Wait till they show up at your mama house, and don't take my car. Leave my Pontiac Le Mans right here. That's what I'm telling you.
And you know the funniest thing about that is that when you talk about how the song set off,
Kill just went out.
Yep, he just went out.
Oh man, we still live too.
Oh, Kill.
Kill, we was in it.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Where the thing at? He probably gone. He got to pop right back on.
I know. He was about to school us. Like, you could tell he's about to go in.
What did he go off?
Oh, Kill.
Kill, did he come back?
Nope.
No.
I just text him.
Okay.
I'm like, you went off.
Right, because he can come right back on.
Yeah. I was waiting too. I'm like, all right.
And that's why I was like, what?
Oh, man. Oh, he dropped off. Okay, he must be calling back in.
Yeah, he back, but we can't hear him.
I don't even see him.
I can see him.
Okay, there he is.
You can hear him?
We can't hear you.
He just cursed.
It's because you're always talking trash about other people dropping off now.
Right.
Your whack internet. Call from your phone. Call from your phone.
Are you mad?
Come on, Kel.
So what you gonna? So he gonna hang up and probably call us back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. So what? We gonna both hang up?
Should we all hang up and then come back?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I think he should be able to pop back in.
He should. He should. Dang, he was about to go in.
I know. Kel.
I did have like one in the 70s though. I had always remember my heat wave. So
Oh, yes. Yes.
and I was like, yo, I'm gonna see if Kay gonna go for it. He was like, I said, yes, she's gonna do it.
Yo, because like my first list had a couple of songs that was like from the 70s because they were so timeless. Like you can't. And then I'm like, oh, wait, no, this is the 70s. This is the 70s. I had the Isley Brothers. Like, I was like, yeah, I got Footsteps in the Dark. Then I was like, wait, how close was that to the 80s? Let me see. I'm like, oh, no, that was real early. Oh, no, can't put that one down. I'm like, damn.
Man.
All right, Kel, where you at? All right, how about let's hang up and then try to pop back in, too.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, bye-bye.